what better way to start the year than to talk about our first YouTube paycheck, what happens when you get monetized, how YouTube actually pays, like what's the whole process of monetization, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. But before we get right into that, Happy New Year, my loves. Welcome to the year 2025. I'm already giving you congratulations in advance because this year we're going to take a lot of congratulations. Like, I hope you're ready, because me, I'm already ready to collect my plenty congratulations, and I hope you're ready to take your own congratulations. So key into this year you will collect your own congratulations in your channel, in your businesses, and whatever that you're doing is going to be a blessed year for all of us. Now let's talk about our first ever YouTube paycheck on this channel. I wanted to do this video when the paycheck got to 2 weeks after, but it's been almost, tomorrow is going to make it 3 weeks since we got monetized, and this is how much we have earned since then. This is how much we've earned since then. YouTube have not sent the money yet, but I'm still going to get right into that. But I have a bunch of questions that a lot of you were asking me in the comment section about how the monetization goes, and I decided that this video I'm going to make it and really explain to you what happens in the monetization, what determines this particular pay that you're seeing here. We're just going to get right into everything YouTube monetization. Now let's start off with why did we earn. I feel this is really reasonable and high, and this is not the total of what's going to be paid though. I'm not going to tell you what was paid later on, but how do we get up to this amount? Like, how did you get up to this amount in our first ever YouTube paycheck on this channel? It is because I had a video that was going viral. Like, that's just the simple way to put it. It was just because, and I'm also going to do a video showing you how much that video itself made for me, so you have an idea of how really this monetization thing was. If you think the last video I made that was telling you how much YouTube paid for 1K views was crazy, wait till I tell you how much YouTube paid for this particular video. You're going to be wow, honestly. Now let's get right into whatever. Now, the most important question: what happens when you get monetized? When you get your 4,000 watch hours, you get your 1,000 subscribers, how do you start making money? Does YouTube just start dashing the money? Like, once they just say that you've gotten up to the threshold, they just start dashing money? No, my darling, that's not how it works. Once you've reached the threshold, you've gone through the review process, which I'm also going to explain to you now, and you have been approved, the next thing you're going to do is to turn on monetization for all your videos. Your old videos that you had, turn them on. If they remain off, you're not going to be paid for them, because you as a creator can decide that you don't want to be paid for the videos that you make on this platform. Up that video, so you're going to go on and turn on monetization for all your videos. So the views that your videos are going to be getting now, you're going to start getting paid for those views. Per 1,000 views, you're going to now start getting paid based on the views that these videos are getting. That's when you start getting paid. So if you leave it off, you're not going to see any money. So the first thing you do immediately after is to just make sure you turn down monetization on the super chats, on everything that you have, so that people can support you, and that's how you can make money. Now, another thing is this money that you're even seeing that we made on this channel. Hope you know that this money is 55%. YouTube has already taken 45% out of this money. When advertisers pay 100%, YouTube will be like, okay, you're using my platform, I'm going to be taking 45% from you, and you get to keep 55%. You're the creator, you're the one that is doing so many jobs, but this is my platform. So imagine when you're earning this amount, imagine the chunk that YouTube is taking. Now, another thing, if you're somebody that you're living in Africa or in any African countries, and you have videos that get views in places like the US, you're not in the US, hope you know that those views are going to be taxed 30%. If you have US views, the amount you make, let's just say make $100 from the views that you get from your US audience, YouTube is going to pay you 70% of that and pay tax of 30%. And amongst that 70%, the two of you are still going to share 55% of that 70%, and they're still going to take their 45% of that 70%. So you know that. So my dear, collecting the YouTube money is sweet. Collecting the US money is sweet, but I want you to have all the information and know how much they're going to be tasking you, so you'll not be surprised when you're like, why is that I'm having these views, I'm supposed to have this type of money. Taxes you're gonna pay, it's gonna be a lot, but is the money that you're going to get at the end of the day worth it? It is still worth it, honestly. No, another thing is, you don't need to get, like a lot of people, there was somebody that was arguing this argument with me on TikTok. They were so serious. You don't need to get to 1 year before you get monetized. The only thing you need to do is to get to the threshold. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, don't break any community guidelines, and my dear, you too, you're going to get monetized. If you have an audience that follows you everywhere and you can get monetized in 2 weeks, you will be monetized. YouTube is going to review you and they're going to monetize you. Like, it's not that hard. And another thing you need to know, for especially for those of you that like to cut corners, I'm dragging you this year. The work is not even when you're trying to get monetized. The work starts after, because before YouTube will even send you ₦1, you have to make up to $100. If you don't have up to $100, you're not going to see one kobo from them. So for you to get up to that $100, you need to put out content, and that is how during those days that you're trying to get your 4,000 watch hours, that's you building the work, like the work ethics that will give you the time to like work hard to be able to now start making the money when it's time for you to make the money. So after now that you're done with the whole monetization process, the work begins when you need to now start make money, how to make videos, do your videos in a way that they will get enough views to get you enough pay. Because imagine I'm telling you that YouTube is paying $2 for 1K views. Now you have to put out a good video for that video to get you enough views that you can make at least $100 and take that money for all your hard work, because this is hard work and you need to be very careful with what you're doing. Now I have a gift for those of you that have watched this video to this point. I'm going to be putting up a template in my description box that you can go download for free, that will help you with your scripting process for making your videos. Tell me 10. I was designing this specially for you, so you can click, go there, so you have a template that you can use to do your scripting and make it less hard for you. So I'm giving you my New Year present. Okay, now after you've gotten, let me show you the requirements let me tell you the requirements that you need before you are going to get approved for monetization. After you've gotten your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours, you're first going to apply to join the YouTube partner program. That does not take long. They normally accept that one. It's very easy for them to accept that one. Now the next process is for you to create your AdSense, a Google AdSense account, and it's from that AdSense account that you're going to get paid in whatever country that you are in. Now this AdSense account, if you already have an account, let me tell you, so you don't make this mistake, you have another YouTube channel, please do not create another AdSense account in that name or in that detail with your address and everything. You might get demonetized though. So instead of you to do that, maybe you want to create a different AdSense that is different from that other one, just go get the name of your son, name of your daughter, the name of your mom, another person's name, and use it to create another AdSense if you really need to create another AdSense. But if you have an old AdSense, you can put it. But when you create it, now YouTube is going to review the AdSense you've created and see if they accept it. Now for somebody like me, I didn't really have to take long. Like this took me literally less than 24 hours because I already had my AdSense pin, and I've never had any issues. I never had any community strike, anything on that AdSense or whatever. So for me, I just added the AdSense there, and within 24 hours YouTube reviewed it and they just accepted me. But for somebody that is just starting out, you could notice the first time that I did it, when I created that AdSense, it took me like I think a week before they accepted that one. I think a week or two before they accepted the AdSense, and then after that, then the reviewing process. This reviewing process, another process where YouTube reviews your videos, reviews the AdSense you've given to them before they can now agree that it's okay, you're not ready for you to apply for monetization. Now this review process normally takes like 2 weeks. It took me 24 hours to, I don't know, maybe because my AdSense showed that I've been on the platform, I'm not new, and they checked my videos and I don't have any issues. I don't know, it didn't take me more than 24 hours and I was approved, and my videos just started like earning. All my videos started earning. So I'm just telling you, for somebody that you're a first timer, you're just trying to like get monetized for the first time, if you've watched this video to this point, show me some love, like this video, leave a comment, share it to a friend that is trying to get monetized and they are confused about the whole process. Tell them. Now another thing I also need to tell you, if you're in any African country, I am saying this because I don't live in the US, so I really don't know. If you live in an African country, you need a dollar account. I don't know for any other countries. I can only speak for Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, you're going to need to open a dollar account. Go to your banks, whether it's Zenith Bank, GTB Bank, choose your bank and tell them that you want to open a dollar account. That is the account you're going to put in your Google AdSense. So when it's time for you to start earning and YouTube wants to start sending that money there, but they will send the money from your YouTube account to your Google AdSense, and Google will now send it directly to your dollar account. So that's how you get your money. Now, what time does YouTube? At the end of every month, this is the one that I started noticing. There was a time that they would collect all the payments till on the 10th. Then on the 10th, they will send it to your Google account. And after that 10th, then Google will send it to you on the 21st to 26th of every month, depending on your bank, but you will get your alert 21st to 26th. Within these times you would get your alert. But I noticed that YouTube changed that to where they do from what you're earning from 1st of January to the ending. That's what they are going to pay. Like, that's what they're going to pay. Like, once that ends and you don't get up to $100, that's okay. You're not going to get paid. But let me explain this so it makes sense. This is the new YouTube way of doing it. They wait and collect what you've earned from 1st of January to the 31st of January, or from 1st of February to the 28th of February, and that's what they pay you that's what they send out to your Google AdSense on the 10th, which your Google AdSense will not pay you on the 21st. Let's just say that from 1st to 31st, what you had in your account was $80. YouTube will not pay you that $80 till the ending of, like, till the next month, like not the February that you entered. It will be till March. I don't know if I'm explaining what I'm explaining. Unlike before, that maybe if you had that $80 by the end of January and before the middle of February, before the 10th of February, you got up to $100, they would send it on the 10th of February, and then you will get paid. It is now different. Now, what you're going to, how they send the payment is what you're earning from the beginning of January to the end. If it's not complete, then you will have to wait for that process at the end of February. Then on the 10th of March, they will now send that your January and February till it gets to $100. Then you can start getting your payment. I tried to explain it. I hope it makes sense. Now, this is for those of you that you applied. When I first did my application, I did online verification. Like, there's a section there when you're applying to, when you're creating your AdSense account, where like, if you want your PIN, your password to be delivered to you through letter or online. Till today, I don't know how to explain this thing to people, but I clicked online. I never got any PIN, but I got my money into my account. I don't know how that happened. I never got any PIN. Like, when I see people holding letters of Google AdSense PIN, I really cannot relate, because I know that when I was creating my AdSense, I know there was somewhere they clicked if I wanted a physical letter or I wanted an online email, something like that, and I put there. That was where I clicked. And I never I never had request of PIN. All I know is that the money I had earned entered my AdSense, and when it was time for me to collect my payment, I just got my money. So if you have not created your AdSense yet, when you're creating your AdSense, take time, read through those things very well, and see if you can avoid the stress of getting a Google AdSense PIN. Avoid it. But if you cannot avoid it and you've already applied, try to put a post office that is close to you. Check. Sometimes don't check online. If you check the address that you're seeing online, go there. Go to that post office, ask them to give you their post office number, collect it and write it down, and then fill it in there. So you're sure of this place you went to, and get the numbers of the officials that work there. In case this thing comes out, please help me. Just tell them Nigeria is a very funny country, so you need to be 100 steps ahead of them and try to tell them, okay, this is what I want, help me and do this, help me and do that, so that they would follow it the way that you're giving them. If not, you will have to wait for AdSense. Some people even get demonetized before YouTube finally maybe sends it as an email or as something. So to avoid that, try to get it online. But if maybe you've already applied and it does not work, go and get that PO office number. There's a second option there that I think when they're talking about putting address, put your phone number there. They're going to these are things that will make it very easy for you to be found. Now, another thing, please, consistency is what's going to work. When you get monetized and you're not consistent, you will not make money. If you get monetized and you're not consistent, you will not make money. YouTube is a platform that pays you based on how much you're willing, how much time, how much work you're willing to give the platform. If you're not willing to give this platform any of your time, any of your effort, any of you will notice a decline in your views. You'll be seeing that arrow. It will be showing down, 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 down. So if this type of videos are the type of videos that you like, give this video a thumbs up, like it, share it to a friend. I have more coming this year. You guys, I have a lot of things that are supposed to make me not film this video. Like, I'm literally filming this video under the sun. If you think I'm sweating, I am barely under the sun because I can't pull out my camera. Like, background is different, as you can see. But I promised myself that I was going to be consistent in this channel, and because I have something to say, I am going to say it. That is the passion you need for what you're doing. I can decide to just leave this based on what my circumstances saying at the moment, the business, like I can decide to post this, but this is also important to me and I'm taking it seriously. That's how you take your YouTube seriously if you are trying to make money from it in 2025. Okay, so you guys, we're also going to be creating an accountability group. For those of you that you're interested, the details might be in the subsequent videos I'm going to film. So if that sounds interesting to you, because this year will make money, by fire, by force. Okay?